Yellow. Swedish hottie Alexander Skarsgard, the son of Stellan Skarsgard, who is this... Personally, I hope I don't get damn attacked for this because I honestly don't think I have a damn clue as what movie Stellan Skarsgard has been in. I'll get quickly onto that in a second, but like I had not an issue with Stellan Skarsgard, but I didn't know who he was. But now that I know he's Alexander Skarsgard's father, then I wish I didn't do what I had done. Oh my god, I keep rambling. Alexander Skarsgard, the absolute goddess, or god, that from Sweden. Toronto International Film Festival 2018. There was a huge list of celebrities coming, actors coming for movies. I keep like having to mix up his name. Alexander Skarsgard was one of the damn people coming, and I was like, as soon as I saw his name on the list, I was like, okay, relevant, but like Bill Skarsgard king. So I'm at one of the hotspots where they were doing interviews. It was, I don't know what platform it was, maybe People Magazine or something weekly. Oh my god, everything's damn jumbling up in my damn head. I forget what it was. It was something irrelevant. It could have been honestly J14. Jokes, J14 is for little kindergarteners. But so I'm waiting around for somebody. I forget what day of TIFF it was, but suddenly Alexander Skarsgård walks out. Of course, I was like, oh my god. Because it's Alexander Skarsgård. I know I've seen him in movies, and oh my god, the fact that I have to Google this right now just shows how of a stupid bubblegum dumb idiot I am, because I should know this stuff, right? Like, but then again, I don't pay attention to like actors, so I don't actually know what movie. Honestly, he probably could have been in the Wizards of Waverly movie, and I probably would have had like absolute zero idea. Okay, yeah, I remember him being from that damn sketchy movie Straw Dogs, where they like raped the girl. That was like so weird, but it was like kind of good because like it was like great acting, whatever. But like who? I remember what he's from. How am I a stan when I don't even remember Alexander Skarsgård being in Stephanie Joanne Angelina Germanota's, aka Lady Gaga for all the locals who don't know her, paparazzi video? He was like the boyfriend that she kills. Oh my god. I'm so bad at knowing who's who. I just know my faves. So Alexander Skarsgård walks out. Immediately people are running after him for pictures because people who are into movies definitely know who he is. Average locals like me, in terms of actors, of course I'll recognize people, but at the end of the day, I'll probably most likely be whispering in my friend's ear being like, psst, who is that? And then after they were like, that's Alexander Skarsgård. I heard the last name. I was like, oh my god, this just brings me back to times with Stellan Skarsgård. Can I quickly just like get into that? I'll be super fast. I know people probably want to know about Alexander, but like I have to talk about his dad. Last year in 2017 for TIFF, my priority was Shia LaBeouf. He was like the one person I wanted to meet because like the way Even Stevens, Disturbia, like that was like, oh my god, my dream actor to meet when I was younger. And Stellan Skarsgård was in the same movie that he was in. I was at like the press conference and like I was at the barricade, front of the barricade, and both actors, Shia and Stellan, are making their way, signing autographs, taking pictures. Tell me how Stellan just coincidentally ends up standing right in front of me, signing autographs, but this man is taking his time trying to elongate his damn success by, I'm so friendly, but I literally don't know who you are, bud. So he's literally going, Skarsgard. Shia LaBeouf is literally right next to him, and I'm like, okay, like getting really anxious and nervous, like, oh my god, like the second he finishes with that person, Shia, what's he gonna do? Obviously he's just gonna go around Stellan. He's not gonna push Stellan, and then who's in front of Stellan? Me. Who's gonna miss my number one? Shia. Me. So I was like panicking. I was like, da. I was like, excuse me. I didn't know who he was. Keep in mind, like I don't even know what his name is. I go, excuse me. He like goes in like, yes. I'm like, okay, fake, like, yes. I'm like, can you please push aside, please? And he's like, oh, why? Haha. But he knew why, because I was like, I need Shia, excuse me. And he like moves aside. And then I'm like, Shia. And I take a selfie, obviously, cute selfie. Anyways, back to Alexander Skarsgård. I literally told his dad to like shove aside, like move it or lose it, bucko, like hit the pedal to the damn metal. So to Alexander. So he comes out and everyone's taking pictures, and I go up to him, I'm like, Alexander, and I do like him, like in terms of like what I know from him, and like in the moment I remember him being in paparazzi. Obviously right now I just like, I guess I had a brain fart. So I was like, oh my god, Alexander. And he's like, hey. And I was like, you look phenomenal. Thanks, buddy. Like with his little Swedish accent. Thanks, buddy. I'm like, no. Like, you look amazing. I was like, he's like, oh my god, I'm happy you like what I'm wearing, because I kept complimenting on his outfit. And I was like, no worries. And I was like, where's Bill? Like, that's my favorite brother. He's like, oh, ha ha ha, he was just in town, because Bill was in Toronto all summer filming It too. And he's like, oh, he was in town, he was here for the movie, like filming the movie. And I was like, I know, but I'm just like asking, like, where's Bill? Like, I know you're here, but I also want to see Bill. And he's like, oh, like, you like Bill? And I was like, oh my god, do I like Bill? Bill Skarsgard is like top of the line for me when it comes to actors now, because of like, I was so in love with It. Then he's like, he was laughing because I just kept being like, oh my god, like, you look good, but like, also, where's your brother? And then I was like, enjoy the rest of like Toronto Film Festival. I was like, maybe I'll come to the premiere tonight and like come like say hi. He's like, yeah, come along, like, I'll come over and take a selfie, we'll do whatever we have to do. And I was like, oh my god, you're actually so sweet. And then he's like, I'll see you later, buddy. And I was like, I'm blowing kisses. And I was like, tell Billy Bop I say hi. He's like, I sure will. He was just so sweet. He's like, I'll come over if you come to the like red carpet, I'll come take a selfie. And then I'm blowing my little kiss of my little Alexander Skarsgård. Talk to y'all in the next video. TTYLs.